Congratulations to Portugal for winning that Nations League. They deserve it. They deserve it. And why I feel they deserve it is because of my bias for Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is my goat, the real Aaron goat, man. Yeah, let's state the fact. The best team for me is Portugal. And why is because Roberto Martinez is the is the most lucky manager right now, because he has so many players in his Arsenal, not Arsenal in England. I mean the squad is so good, like they are in form. Everything in the squad are in form. Is it Nuno Mendes? Is it Bruno? There is nothing that you, maybe Dalo is the only problem that he has, and he has replacements for every player on that field. But that man, what was that hero in the first half? Why did you use Joao Neves in that why? For what? Joao Neves, imagine the midfield of Vitinha, Joao Neves, or maybe a Bruno Fernandes as the third man in the midfield. That would have been a very, very good midfield. Why will you use Joao Neves for what? Why will you use him backline for what? Do you want to kill him? The guy was so out of control. That William boy was just taking advantage of him. Was just taking advantage of the fact that he doesn't know how to play that role well. But he got lucky that the error was not much, and the William was not so effective too, because he was just overplaying what he was supposed to play. I will still go back to Spain and the way the structure of our Spain is, but let's talk about Portugal. You see, that Bruno Fernandes, Vitinha, and Joao Neves will have been a very good midfield for them. And Vega Diaz, and Nuno Mendes, or maybe a Semendo will have made a very good backline. But what was that hero in the first half? I'm so happy that he got everything corrected in the second half. Removed Bernardo Silva, replaced him with a very good player too, and the magnificent Rafael Leao, the smiling goat. He is a good player. I wish Manchester United can try him out. The only problem that we have with him is him missing chances, and after getting to the finish line, not trying to finish what he has started. That's the only problem I will have with Rafael Leao. But overall, Rafael Leao raised the bar of the game. In the first half, Portugal was a little bit slacky. They were not connecting well, but at least Nuno Mendes was able to bring them to the right position. He was able to get them back to the right position. Nuno Mendes, I think, is the world best at this moment. There is no Dembele. Forget Dembele, forget every other player. Nuno Mendes should be given the Ballon d'Or. He has done the undoable. Like, how will you silence Salah? How will you silence so many players this season, and you silence Yami Yamal? What's the name of that small boy? Yami Yamal. He silenced the boy. I was looking forward to this game as a total test for maybe Nuno Mendes, because he has proven to be a prolific player throughout the season, and this game will have cemented it for me. He silenced the boy. He made the boy so useless that they had to remove him, and this shows how Spain is. You are going into game and you are hoping that a 17-year-old boy will be the star of that game. It gives you so much confidence. Why will a 17-year-old boy give you so much confidence in a final? You don't have any other game plan than a 17-year-old. What happened to Ferran Torres? Why can't you use Ferran Torres? The only hope that you have is Yamal. Well, that's the result. Of your Yamaling. He didn't Yamal tonight. Yamal, and you have Raya, almighty Raya. You are using Simon. So good. He has a lot of players on the bench that should have started the game. What happened to Gavi? What happened to Dani Olmo? What happened to Fami Lopez? What happened to Kubasi? What happened to a lot of players that you have, but you didn't use them? I'm so happy for Cristiano Ronaldo. He had one more cup to his cabinet tonight, and that's the joy. That's just it for me. That's it. Good night.